let's move down the line.
Yeah, so going back in time, this was pretty important for us too. This is known as the Roof RGT. This was the first car that Roof made that was fully homologated for US standards. We only built 17 of them for the world. Yeah, there's very limited runs for all of our cars. This is the introduction of water-cooled, right? So at the time, people couldn't get, especially in the US, a 996.1 GT3. And so what this was us making that sort of naturally aspirated, high revving, flat six, 3.6 with a cable throttle, which is very analog feel. Great, because a lot of this is a 2001. By 2001, any 996 in the US was e-gas. 99s were cable throttle, and that only applied to two-wheel drive cars. And so with this, we also had the integrated cage. So this one has the integrated cage that you can see in the back, on the A-pillars as well. So it's much more rigid than what a regular 911 or GT3 chassis would ever be.
If you didn't say anything, I wouldn't have been able to tell.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, well, you can tell once you look at the headliner. When you see the headliner and it divots all the way up, you're like, oh, whoa, there's something there,
It's so good. Everything is touched. The gauges, the steering wheel, all the surfaces, everything. I just love that so much.
Yeah, and so when this car came out with 385 horsepower, when at the time the GT3s were, 365 was it? Yeah, 365. So it's got that extra oomph. It's one of those rare pieces where, just like the SCR's NA, this is an NA car. It's very seldom that we do an NA car, because our basis a lot was also turbo. So throughout our history, it's always been about turbocharging technology.
17 only. And this one is also for sale.
Yes.
Jeez. This is so desirable.
I have an affinity to this car because A, I love 996s, B, my first Porsche was a midnight blue over gray car. Yeah, so this is really cool. I think I featured it in one